Refer to your Xvivo manual for an in-depth explanation of changing a sensor pod, also known as a mini pod. In this video, we will show you how to change a sensor pod for a process chamber. First, you will need to contact our service department to order a replacement sensor pod. Once you have received your replacement sensor pod, turn control off in the module where the sensor pod is being replaced. Locate the enclosure panel the sensor pod is located behind, usually above the module where you are changing the pod. Incubator sensor pods are located behind the access door on the back of the incubator. Remove any screw covers that may be on the enclosure panel. Using a flathead screwdriver, unlock the panel to remove it and set it aside. Unclip both connectors holding the sensor pod into the sensor assembly. Carefully pull the pod from the sensor assembly. Install the new sensor pod into the same position, making sure all connections line up correctly. Lock the new sensor pod into the assembly. Secure the enclosure panel with the screwdriver, and return screw covers if any. Turn control back on to the module where the sensor pod was replaced. The new sensor will need to be calibrated before use. For any further questions on changing a sensor pod, contact our service department.